In this video, I'll take you through the process of crocheting this beautiful rose flower. Hey crafties, and welcome to yet another video. The materials you'll need for the crochet rose flower include some yarn. We'll also need a stick. We'll need a pair of scissors. We'll need a 3mm crochet hook. We will need a glue gun and some glue sticks, and we'll also need some wire, although for this video I'll only be focusing on the rose flower. I won't focus on the sepals and the leaves. If you would like a video detailing how I made my sepals and leaves, you can let me know and I'll make an exclusive video covering that. But for today we'll only focus on the rose flower, and let's get right into it. The first step of making our rose flower is crocheting a chain of 68. And I'll go ahead and do my chain, which will begin with a slip knot at the beginning. And once I'm done with my chain of 68, I'll see you so that we can begin on the first row. And here I was done with my chain of 67, and now it's time for our first row, which we will do extended single crochet. Instead of a regular single crochet, we will extend it, as you can see in the video. So I will go ahead and do 67 single crochets, and once I'm done, we chain 2 at the end, and then I'll see you for the next row. So for our extended single crochet, we just do a regular single crochet, but instead of going through the 2 loops at the beginning, we first go through 1 loop and then we eventually go through the 2 loops. So I will go ahead and complete my 67 extended single crochets, and then I'll see you at the end. And here I was done with the first row, and as you can see, the extended single crochets look really pretty. And now we are going to proceed to our second row, which we will begin by first chaining 2, and then after that we begin the first stitch will be a double crochet. After doing our double crochet, we then skip 2 stitches and then do a double crochet again, after which we chain 2 and then do a double crochet in the same stitch. So the pattern is basically skipping 2 stitches, then doing a double crochet, chaining 2 and then doing a double crochet in the same stitch. We should do this for 22 times, and then once we are done we should chain 2 and then proceed to row 3. So I will go ahead and finish my row 2, and then I'll see you at the end where we will do row 3. And just heads up about this row, we should have some V-shaped shapes. The pattern should create some V shapes. So if your pattern is not creating V shapes, just check on the procedure that I've told you. Remember, the first stitch is only when we are doing a double crochet, and then we start by skipping 2 stitches, doing a double crochet, chaining 2, then doing a double crochet in the same stitch. And then to proceed, we just skip 2 stitches, then double crochet, then chain 2, then double crochet in the same stitch. We should do this until the end of the row. So I'll go ahead and finish my row, and I'll see you once I'm done so that we proceed. Here I was done with row 2, and I had already begun row 3, which entails doing 2 double crochets, then chaining 2, then 2 double crochets in the same space. In this row, we are not supposed to crochet into the 2 chain space of the previous row. So where there is that 2 chain spacing in the previous row, we should skip that and crochet in the other space. So the procedure is just 2 double crochets, then chaining 2, then 2 double crochets in the same space. Then we skip that space where there's a 2 chain space from the previous row. Then we do 2 double crochets, we chain 2, then 2 double crochets in the same space. We should do a total of 22 rounds of this pattern, and once we reach the end, we should then chain 2 and then begin row 4. So I will go ahead and finish my 3rd row, and then I'll see you at the end where we will do the final row. And here I was done with row 3, and once you're done, you should have something that looks like this. And now the next step is going to the 4th and final row, and we should begin by first chaining 2 from the previous row, and then in the 2 chain space that we have crocheted in the previous row, that's where we should put 8 double crochets in, and then in the next small space we should single crochet. So it's 8 double crochets in the 2 chain space from the previous row and single crochet in the next small space. So we should go on like this until we are done with the row, and our rows will be done. So I will go ahead and finish up my rows, and I'll see you at the end where we will assemble with the other parts and view the final product and how it looks. So Remember, it's 8 double crochets in the 2 chain space from the previous row, and then we single crochet in the next small space. So I'll go ahead and finish up, and I'll see you once I'm done. And here I was done with my final row, and I just snipped the extra yarn, and as you can see, the rose looks very beautiful. I really love how it looks, and if you get to do yours, make sure it looks like this. And now I'll just tuck in the hanging ends, and the next step is assembling our rose, and I will go ahead and do that, and then we'll review the final product. To assemble the rose, we will need some hot glue. We will apply the hot glue on our stick or skewer or anything that we are using. It could even be a pen. We apply our hot glue, and then we begin rolling our rose on it. And we will go ahead and apply some hot glue on the rose, and then we roll it on the stick to ensure that it's tight and it won't unravel when with time, because this rose is permanent obviously, so we don't want it to unravel. So we'll just go ahead and roll our rose on the stick, ensuring that the base is on the same level. And then after we are done with this part, we'll just assemble all the other parts, and I will go ahead and finish up, and then I'll see you when reviewing the final product. And here is the final product, and I'm so impressed with how it has turned out. Before making the rose, I was really skeptical if I was capable of creating one, but now that I have done it, I really enjoyed doing it, and I was like, yo, this is not really as hard as it seems, and I'm really proud of myself for achieving this, and I hope you are too, as you get to recreate this rose flower. And if you get to make yours, just tag me so that I can see the inspiration and I can see what you came up with and the different colors you used. And I really want to take this time to appreciate all of you for taking your time to watch the video, for subscribing to the channel, for liking the videos, for always commenting. I'm really grateful for the 84 subscribers of you, and thank you for believing in me, and I won't let you down, and I won't let myself down. So I want to take this chance to just thank you for watching the video, for always supporting me, because this gives me motivation to keep going even on those days that I feel like I want to give up, or maybe this ain't the thing. Seeing the subscriber number increasing, the watch time increasing, really encourages me to keep going. And since I'm doing something that I love, it's just a bonus. And if you haven't subscribed, or this is your first time coming across this channel, consider leaving a like, leaving a comment, or subscribing. And that's it for today's video, and until next week, peace and love, and remember, true happiness is when you are your biggest fan.